NewGenGamers.com.
Retro.
Well, hello there, folks. This is Ron from NewGenGamers.com, along with Ducky from NewGenGamers.com, doing a Ray's Retro review without Ray. So take that, Ray. And today we're looking at Pitfall, the Mayan adventure on Sega CD, and look at this cool intro video you get.
Now, it's skipping a little bit, but please just come along with us for the ride. And, ooh, a skeleton. Ah, some classic Pitfall action. Alright, let's skip to the game.
Now, this was a semi-direct sequel to the original Pitfall for the Atari from Activision, and Activision's really huge breakout hit for the Atari. They really put them on the map and put them out there.
And there was a Pitfall for the Nintendo called Super Pitfall, but it's not a very good game.
Yeah, that one's bad. I remember playing that when I was a kid, and I always thought the guy looked like he was taking a crap whenever he ducked down.
It was a pretty bad game.
He was like fat. I don't know if they were trying to make him look like Mario or what.
I think they were actually, and that's the thing that's ironic. Now this is supposed to be the comeback of Pitfall Harry, the famous Pitfall Harry. And the graphics aren't bad. Now, this game was ported to pretty much every system during the 16-bit generation. There was a Super Nintendo port, a Sega Genesis port, and this is a Sega CD version of it.
Yeah, there was Super NES, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Genesis, Jaguar, Windows, and even the Game Boy Advance eventually. So this thing was poured out as far as Activision could put it. And as Duck said, this was supposed to be the comeback of the series, but that didn't really pan out for them the way they hoped, I don't think.
And it's not a bad game, it's just not a great game. So now I'm just trying to avoid the quicksand so we don't die again here. Now as you go through, you'll notice that there's a lot of going on in the background. The snakes are making a comeback also. There's notorious snakes from the original. There's a warthog.
Yeah, and this is very busy. You know, you see some the water back there is kind of shimmering, and there's a lot of different stuff happening in the environment beyond just you playing.
Throw some rocks at these guys. So let's kind of see why it's a Mayan adventure, because obviously they're in.
Now, I believe they got Corey Haim to play Pitfall Harry Jr. here.
Well, they've actually just done a new Pitfall game that came out about a half a year ago, I believe, or maybe it hasn't even been released yet. We'll have to check. But it's supposed to be the next comeback of Pitfall Harry, and let's just face it, that was an Atari thing, and you can't bring Pitfall Harry back.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't think it's out yet, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
And these damn monkeys. So, the other thing about this game that was a selling point to a lot of people is there wasn't a lot of retro gaming known back in the 16-bit generation. I think the furthest you saw of games being reproduced was Super Mario All-Stars. But this had a hidden version of the original Pitfall for the Atari on it. I think it's about the third level you can get into that.
Very nice.
So, oh nice. Oh, where are we going? I have no clue. So, there you go. And there's a lot of hidden stuff, and like I said, the graphics are pretty good for the Sega CD version. The other versions of it, not so good. Damn monkey. Spiderwebs.
Any game with monkeys in it has to be at least half decent.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, as you can see, and I died because I'm horrible at Pitfall games, but you got a pointing statue, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, you can still get a Game Boy Advance port of it for your Nintendo DS, and it's not a bad game, it's not a great game, but it had some cool stuff. Yeah, exactly.
It's something that would kill a couple hours, present a challenge,
and if you enjoyed the original Pitfall and you needed an Atari version of it, this is the best way to get it back in the day. So.
Right, yeah, because as you were saying, this was before there was really a retro scene, so, you know, you couldn't buy compilation packs and things like that back then to get those titles.
And so, yeah, check it out. And check out NewGenGamers.com. Check out Ray's Console Wars of the Past, 3.1 for the Sega CD, and happy arcading, everyone.
NewGenGamers.com.